Now I am going to explain very important property of electricity, and it is called as chemical effects of electricity. It means whenever there is the flow of current through any solution or any liquid, there is chemical change. So chemical effect of current may be defined as when current is passed through a solution of electrolyte. Solution of electrolyte. Electrolyte means solution which provide the ions. Electrolyte. Then there is formation of new substances. So this is called as chemical effects of electric current. So this is very important property, because this is very much relevant in our daily life, like batteries in the car, batteries in a scooter, motorcycle, inverter, all have acids. Whenever power supply goes from our home, what happens? Inverter starts giving electricity, so we are at ease. But whenever electricity comes, again we don't know whether it has gone or not. So there is automatic system. Battery accumulates current inside when there is mains on, and we are able to get the electricity through inverter. So this is also one point, that the battery in the inverter, battery in the motorcycle or car or bus, all have this principle. This is the chemical effects of electric current. So both, the point is, on passing current there is chemical change, and when there is chemical change there is generation of electricity. So chemical change results into electricity. This is one way. And other way is, when we pass electricity there is chemical change. And here it is battery. Battery in inverter or battery in bike or a scooter, all have this. So they are said to be interconvertible, and this is one point. Now other is, when we pass current from water. This I am drawing a beaker. This beaker has acidic water, and when current is passed, this is the battery. This is battery, and this is plus, this is minus, this is acidic water. So on this negative plate, this is negative electrode, this is negative electrode, this is positive electrode. Now negative electrode and positive electrode is there. On passing of current through the battery, there will be chemical reaction. How? See, water, this is acidic, and as a result of this it will undergo breaking. Here there is current, so water will break into hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion. This is hydrogen ion. Hydrogen ion. This is hydroxyl ion. And as a result, there is further reaction. So the hydroxyl ions, they further break in presence of current, and there is formation of O2 plus H ions, and here there is the release of electrons. Electrons are released, and other reaction also takes place on this side. The H ions, two H ions, they will gain the 2 electrons. Here electrons are released, so these electrons are released, and as a result of this, there is liberation of hydrogen gas, and here there is liberation of oxygen gas. So this oxygen gas is produced at this positive electrode, and this hydrogen gas is produced at the negative electrode. So this is called as electrolysis of water. This is called as electrolysis of water. Electrolysis of water. I'm going to explain the mechanism of electrolysis of water. So, pure water or distilled water cannot be broken because it is bad conductor. It has not ions in it to cause the flow of current. So for this, we have to mix little amount of acid or base or salt to make it conducting. So here water, let it be acidic. So in presence of current, it breaks into hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion. This is hydrogen ion. This is hydroxyl ion. Now the positive ion, cation, negative ion, anion. So at positive electrode is anode. Positive electrode anode. What happens? This OH will go. So at this, OH ions will be, hydroxide ions will go, and they will form the oxygen gas, and H here will balance like this. So 2H, 2 electrons. Similarly, at negative electrode is called as cathode. It is called cathode. So cathode is negative. So which will go? Positive will go. Positive is hydrogen ion. So hydrogen ions we have to write 2 so as to balance, and the 2 electrons lost will be gained here, and as a result there will be liberation of hydrogen gas. So this is very simple explanation. Now next part is, what is the meaning of electrolysis? So the word electrolysis is made up of two different words which are taken from the Greek language. So electro means current, and lysis means to break. So electrolysis may be defined as a process in which on passing electric current through a solution, there is chemical change, there is chemical reaction. This is called as electrolysis. I'm going to explain next very important point, electrolysis of copper sulfate solution. So electrolysis of copper sulfate or any solution remains same because the mechanism is same. So if you take copper sulfate, so aqueous solution has to be taken. Aqueous solution has to be taken, and so in aqueous solution, any salt will be broken or split it into cations and anions. So copper sulfate will be broken into copper ion aqueous, plus there is solution of sulfate ions aqueous. Now, as you know, positively charged, they will go to negative plate. Negative charge, they will go to positive plate. So, at anode, what is anode? Anode is plus. Anode is plus. At cathode, minus. So, what happens? At them, the different reactions will take place. There is the different reaction. And as a result of this, the copper ions will, they will gain the electrons, and there is formation of copper solid. So this will take place at, cathode. Cathode is, negative. Now at anode, it is positive. So sulfate ions, they go there, but they require more current. So the sulfate ions, they are not, they do not behave in this manner.